Wait, I mean, bro, you've worked with a lot of these like big artists and people. Like, do they get it? Yeah, do they get it sometimes or all the time?
It really like it's totally dependent on like the marketing people you're getting and like whoever your middlemen are and like stuff like that. Like it changes every time. Like it's really hard to just give like a blanket answer. I don't know, but like typically
it's
like
just a mixed bag.
Yeah, like you'll get lucky and like they do get it. Like whoever you're like is assigned to you is like yeah. Like this is the idea. You do this. Like you do that. We're golden. My job's done. Your job's done. We'll have fun. But then you've got the people who are like, they come in and you're just kind of a tool for them. And those are typically the ones that don't get it because they're like, we're gonna do it this way.
Oh, I still remember a shoot that I did, and then like I did like a PUBG shoot for someone and for a sponsor, and then like I redid it like literally like 7+ times.
Oh my god!
And then at the very end, they're like, "Yeah, we just can't have this here. Like the entire shoot, like it's violent, it's graphic, it's like got blood. You're popping pills in it." And I'm just like,
I saw that.
What happened to like the early parts of the shoot? Like, why didn't you tell me like the first take was bad or like the second take wasn't good? Like, why at take number 8 you're just like, "Yeah, we just can't do the pills or the blood." And I'm just like, but like,
marketing people should not be allowed to have creative input. They should go to jail. They should be in prison if they ever try to get creative input. Marketing people shouldn't be allowed to do that. It should be up to like a production team. Marketing people should leave if they ever try to do creative stuff.
Yeah, when I had to do some sponsor stuff, and like whenever you talk to the marketing people from like the company itself, they usually have like the worst suggestions. I had one where it's like, all right, Toast, we're gonna highlight how you're you're a man of the people, so we're thinking about having your mods show up in this commercial with you. And it's like, I don't ever talk to my mods. I don't in no world am I gonna be like, hey everyone, these are my Twitch mods, my fam here. It's usually you usually have to tell them, it's like, we can do it my way, or we can do it in like a over the top, sarcastic, cringy way to show like how we don't actually want to do this. But doing sponsorships are always fun. It's a fun little.
Don't have the suggestions. Yeah. I think a lot of the time they give you the suggestions because they like need to feel like they're giving you something, because I feel like otherwise they're just not doing anything and being like a wall of yes or no, usually no. And so they just like fucking like throw some random shit at the wall. And
when I first worked with sponsors, I was always like, what, like, don't come with me for creative, like just tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it for you. And then afterwards, I was quickly like, no. Give me the outline, and I will fill the box. Like, because I don't like to come up with something fully creative. But like my skill set's very good at like expanding on something you give me. And I'm like, okay, fuck that. Your creative sucks ass. Just give me like what you want it to be, and what I can, and tell me what I can do, and I'll do it. Like, and that's how I live today, Because the first year I tried to do the other way, I got put in some weird situations. It was like, yeah, we want you to do this one stream, walking down the beach at the pier, talking about how the League of Legends tournament was. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, but make sure you're walking down like the beach, like in Spain. And I'm just like, all right, guys, let's go. Oh shit, that was a funny stream though.
Broden, you got any horror stories with like sponsors or deadlines?
Or even people you've shot for?
I do. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to say it as like anonymously as possible.
Okay.
I had one where I had these meetings with a like rep from the company. And in all the meetings, like we communicated to like a spot where like we were both excited for it. We both thought it'd be really cool.
Nice.
I thought it would look cool. It sounded interesting, and we were like, okay, sweet. Like we're good. We got the green light, we got the budget, we started hiring people, we rented equipment, and then literally like day before the shoot, we already have like everyone hired, everything rented and everything. I get a call from the rep and he goes like, hey, so like corporate like president from like out of country came and like surprise visited, and he wants to pull the plug. And I was like, wait, what? He's like, yeah, apparently like we didn't send something to them and they never approved it, so we can't do it. I'm like, okay, hold on, we've already like rented all this, we've already paid this, like that's not coming out of my pocket, so you guys are paying for this either way. Why don't we just like shoot it and like you know, we'll see what happens. Maybe throw it in the trash, maybe use it. And he's like, okay, give me 15 minutes. And then he calls me back. He's like, okay, yeah, we're doing that. So then we do the shoot. I follow like all of the like guidelines and stuff that like we talked about. And then like 2 weeks later, we send the first cut. And I get an email from someone who's not the rep I've been talking to that says, hi, yes.
His replacement.
He doesn't work here anymore, so you'll be talking to me now.
Oh my God.
Man.
He really got fired off the job.
Hi, I am Judy.
And then, exactly.
Bossing say.
And then half of the video, they're like, we can't use that. That's against like our whole like brand identity. And I was like, whoa, this is like, everything we talked about was like opening up to new markets and like finding like purposely doing things differently. And he's like, yeah, all that, get rid of it, and just kind of like redo parts of it, and then we'll see what happens. And so I reshot like half of it. I sent it to them. After like 5 revisions, they were like, okay, this is fine. And then it never got released.
That's so
But you got paid though, right?
I got the bag. I got paid.
Okay, that's all that matters.
The bag.
Have you guys ever shot anything that didn't get released, but you still got paid? Like, how do you feel like when that happens? It's like you work on something, it doesn't get released, people don't know you worked on it, but you still got paid for it. So it's like, yeah, like you got paid.
I'm happy. Unless it's a content piece that I really love, I'm happy, because it probably means that it sucked. Like, if it doesn't get released, it didn't get released for a reason, you know? But I mean, that's what I think, at least. Like, unless it's like behind a lot of corporate red tape, it's like it didn't get released because, you know, someone thought it was bad. And if it was good enough to get released, I'm sure there's some version of it out there that will get released eventually.
I've never had that happen yet, because like if I'm working on something to the point where they can approve it or not approve it, I'm already far too deep in to not put it on my YouTube, because I post like once every 2 months, so like I can't throw it away. It's already such a time sink, and I don't know what the sunk cost fallacy is apparently, so I just fucking like push through to get it to the point where I can release, no matter how fucking painful it is.
I just remembered. On top of that, like 5 months later, I got an email from a new person from that company saying, hey, some musician wants to sue us for using this track in the video, so I guess that means they did post it somewhere. But I was like, hey, you guys sent me the song? That's on you.
That's so fucking funny. They sent you the song.
Yeah. Also, it happened to be the guy that sent me the song also had either quit or was fired. So the whole
That's fucking hilarious. Oh, that's what said, hi, I work here now. The other guy's gone.
Were you working with the company or like an agency in between?
That one was a weird one where I was directly with the company. There was no agency.
Weird.
Really?
That is actually weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was like earlier on when I like first started doing kind of commercial work and stuff. There was no like agency middleman. It was kind of like weird deals where like big companies wanted to spend a tiny amount of money on something, so they would just be like, no agency, we'll find some.
Love that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's smart for them. They just like shove out like a bunch of small deals, and then finally like they hit the gold mine. Like they try out 10 people, and one of the people is like, we got this, and they're like, we did it, guys, it was worth.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what they did.
I think
If
so,
that's
yeah.
the play.
Yeah. So for
The
the
Fiverr play.
for those who don't know, right now, on average, let's say I want to work with let's say, I don't know, fucking Blizzard Entertainment, and we don't have a existing relationship. That's generally a minimum of 2 middlemen, like an agency and then a marketing agency. And each time Blizzard goes to the marketing agency's like, oh, $100. I'm just gonna $10 from me here. All right, agent of disguise toes, here you go, $90 budget. And then my agent goes, what's that, $70 budget? Hey toes, I just got an offer. They're offering you $50. And then after that, I get my $50, and the tax, like the government's like, $50. Oh, here you go, $30. Oh my fucking god, man! And that's
It's fucked. How I think a lot at the end of the day, the middlemen end up getting paid more than like the actual person making the content.
Yeah, because you don't
which
have
is
to do the
just
work.
fucked. Yeah.
And it's like, if I don't have a manager. Like some streamers have managers. For some streamers, the manager's also like looking over the streamer's shoulder. It's like, oh, what you got there, buddy? Well, part of our agreement is 5%, 10% of all your income, and he's like reaching his hand into the cookie jar and taking a little nibble. It's insane, but that's just.
It feels at some point like you're part of a giant pyramid scheme, but you're the one doing the work, and you're just
All the fucking work.
yeah, like what happened here? Like what happened here? I will admit, sometimes like it is very nice to have an agent, and someone necessary, but like
Yeah, only to fill necessary positions.
yeah, but then there's
Nothing. I hate nothing more than a person whose job it is just to be a wall of no's to stuff like you cannot do. Like,
it's like
and then
if they're there to make sure. I feel like a lot of times they're there to make sure legally that they're not in trouble or their agency's not in
I
trouble.
understand legally, yeah.
Yeah,
that
but it's
makes
like
sense.
it's like I'd rather you be there and I don't know, man. I feel like they should help the creator and not harm them. And sometimes, it's a toss-up. Sometimes it's not as clear-cut.
Well, it's kind of
Speaking of
weird.
which, we should start an agency, guys. We're just gonna make free money. You guys know a lot of people. We know a lot of people.
I don't know. I feel like don't these agencies and management companies, they start off with good intentions, like, yeah, I'm gonna be the guys who like break the wheel,
Do the good, yeah.
And then eventually they just
They
I don't know.
get their
I had a group of
Series A
friends
funding.
who like started off as like content people, and then they were like,
Yeah.
"Wait, we could make so much more money doing no work as an agency."
Did they really think that?
That was the mindset, and they're like, we hire a bunch of students out of school who don't know what real budgets are. We take the budget, we take like half to 20%, give them the rest, and then we just turn it in.
That's fucking.
Did they work out?
I think they did for a little bit, but then like at a certain point you run out of students.
yeah.
True. That's
It's fucking true, dude.
honestly, people skills are very important. I feel like you gotta put yourself out there, and talking to another person is dangerous. Yet, you'll accomplish a lot.